What's going on, everybody? We're back on Apex Legends today because the week 11 challenges are out and we only have one more week left until, well, all the weekly challenges are active and you can pretty much do them all if you haven't done any of them. If you're maybe jumping on here in the last 2 weeks or so to do the challenges, you'll be able to. So, getting right into the challenges, deal 5,000 damage with light machine guns. Obviously, these challenges are probably from previous weeks, so this one is also from previous week. Pick one of 3 of the lovely LMGs that we have, and that is pretty much it, guys. Devotion, L-Star, Spitfire, and just go ham in any match, really. Personally, I like the Spitfire, so that's probably what I'll be running, but if you don't have a Spitfire and you have an L-Star, whatever you have pretty much will get you that damage. Challenge number 2 this week is play 10 games as Bloodhound, Octane, or Watts. Now, obviously, guys, this challenge is very self-explanatory. All you gotta do is jump in a game with 1 or 3 of these characters, and that's pretty much it. You could die instantly, play the whole match, whatever you feel like doing. Go after other challenges in the same time of doing this. It really depends, well, whichever character you like running. If you don't like running them, just run them just for this, jump in, die instantly, whatever. A few things I wanted to mention, though, with this. I'm probably not the only one having this issue, but if you guys are jumping into these games with these characters, I've played well over 10 games already to do some of these challenges for this video, and I have only 2 games played. So I have noticed if you jump in with the character and you die instantly and you just leave, I noticed the game was not counting, and this also goes for the daily challenges in the event as well. For the play 1 game, that took me about 5 matches to get that, I noticed, so do keep in mind if you guys leave instantly after your first death. I noticed the play game doesn't count. I actually have to respawn back in, and then it counted, and I also had other games where I respawned back in and played and died, and it still didn't count. So I do think there's a little bit of a bug going on with the play games or anything. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are having any issues with that as well. Challenge number 3 this week, guys, is deal 5,000 damage as Wraith, Horizon, or Rampart. Now, obviously, this one is jump into a game and go crazy, or whatever happens, happens. Sometimes you only get like 20, 30 damage a game if you get bad luck. Luckily, if you get the extra life in this, you can get extra damage, but I have noticed that that is kind of messing up the challenges a little bit, so definitely going to pay attention to that a little bit. But yeah, pick one of those characters, do some damage. You can also work on multiple other challenges while doing some of these, which is pretty cool. Challenge number 4 this week is get 50 knockdowns. Now, this one's very self-explanatory as well, guys. All you got to do is get a knockdown. You do not need to get the confirmed actual elimination on somebody, just to knock them down. That will count toward this challenge. Challenge number 5 this week, guys, is deal 5,000 damage. Now, this one all you got to do is deal damage. Whichever gun you have, whether that's hitting somebody if you have a gun, whatever that may be, you just have to deal 5,000 damage. This challenge will completed pretty much while doing every other challenge for this week. Challenge number 6 this week, guys, is loot 10 legendary items. Now, this challenge obviously is pretty easy. It's not really that hard. All you got to do is find gold items. Now, there's a little thing about this, though. Of previous weeks, when I noticed this challenge was in, I noticed when you pick up a gold item and you cannot equip it to anything, whether that's like skull piercer or a helmet or something like that, then it doesn't actually count. You want to make sure, guys, when you're doing this, that you pick it up and it can go toward one of your weapons. That's the only way for this to count. It's not like the epic one where you can just pick up a bunch of items and it counts. This one, you have to actually allow the gold item to be used on your character, whether that's a helmet or chest piece or something like that, or an item that goes on one of the weapons. Challenge number 7 this week, guys, is collect 1,000 materials for Replicators. Now, this is one of the challenges where you pretty much will complete it without actually thinking about it. You want to land in one of the zones to grab some of the little areas of materials. Some of them have like 75 to 100 in some of those areas. Grab those, and that will eventually complete this for you. You can also grab supply bins, which give you 5. Eventually, that will complete this for you as well. This challenge is pretty easy. You could land in each area with Replicators when they're actually in that set zone and just grab all the materials whenever you're there. That will help complete this faster. And the 8th and final challenge this week, guys, get a top 5 finish 5 times. Now, what's funny about this is I actually had a top 5 finish recently where I got 2nd place, and it didn't actually count. So the reason for that is with the new game mode, War Games going on, if you die, I noticed, and you respawn, it doesn't actually count toward this. I noticed a lot of the challenges have not been working correctly since the War Games event, which is fine, I guess, but it might kind of annoy some people if you're actually going after this. So do keep in mind, you can't just go and like get like 10th place or something like that and die and then come back in and still get 5th. That will not count toward this. I think you have to do the same life, I believe, or something like that. Regardless, the challenge wasn't working for me when I was doing it. Seems like a lot of challenges weren't in the War Games thing. Let me know if you guys have any issues with that as well in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And in 6 days and 21 hours, we will have the last week of challenges in Season 8.